Hello, good morning students. How are you students? Fine, very good. And I hope you are preparing your syllabus, your chapter for unit test first. And every student you have got a highest mark and and you have to be topper. Okay, so you have to follow the instruction of the teacher and your parents also. You are at home, you have to prepare your syllabus, your chapter, your topic. Okay, if any problem you can consult to your class teacher and your subject teacher also. Student, as you know, your geography is going on, and in geography chapter 5 water, such as I told in the last class about the revision class. After completed this chapter, I will start revision and revision test also. So student, we are going to start today's class. And as you know, in the last class we have discussed about wave, tides and importance of tides and waves. And you have noted homework also. Note down homework date wise. Note down your homework date wise and do homework also. All the homework. Clear student? About today's class, last topic is going on student, and you have to note down today's class, such as today's topic is ocean currents. Ocean currents. You know student, the ocean of the world, the oceans of the world interlinked, ocean of the world interlinked, they merge naturally with each other and they are connected to each other. The world's huge expanses of water are thus continuous, and geographers have however divided them into four major oceans. You know about four major oceans? Such as I told student, geographer divided them into four major oceans: Pacific Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Indian Ocean and Arctic. Arctic Ocean. Four major oceans: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and one ocean. It is based on India, and India country name its ocean name is India ocean. Clear? Have you noted about the four major oceans? They have a number of seas, gulf and bay along their margins. The ocean around Antarctica is termed in some geographers as Southern Ocean. When winds disturb this vast stretch of water and drive a mass of water over large area, ocean currents are formed. They flow on the surface. They flow on the surface and different directions. So they are also called rivers of the ocean. The ocean current. The ocean current are divided into two types, namely the warm ocean current and cold ocean current. Have you noted this point? The ocean current are divided into two types, namely warm first ocean current and second cold ocean current. Warm ocean current and cold ocean currents. Clear, student? And the warm ocean currents develop in the equatorial regions. They move toward the cooler polar water. The cold ocean current originate in the polar regions and flow toward the warm equatorial water. And you know, student, the rotation of the earth deflect of direction of the winds and ocean current to the right in the northern hemisphere and left in the southern hemisphere. And this is known as a Coriolis force. The general ocean circulation is thus clockwise. The general ocean circulation is the clockwise and in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Clockwise in the northern hemisphere clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere. And the ocean floor is not a flat surface, it has a submarine and trenches. Now we have to know about the significance of ocean and ocean currents. significance of the ocean and oceans significance of the oceans and ocean current. What is the significance? What is the importance of the ocean and ocean current? The oceans act as a natural waterway or the attract international sea and transport. It is important to the international sea trade and transport. The ocean current assists a faster movement of ship. And the ocean and seas. The ocean and seas have a modern influence about upon a climate, but the climate of a place may be directly affected by the current flowing past it. And warm ocean current dry moisture from the sea to the land and bringing rainfall. For the example, southwest monsoon based cold current on the other hand may result in the desert-like condition. And warm ocean current in the North Atlantic deep help in the melting of iceberg, and they keep cold of the Arctic region in the northwest Europe ice free even in winter. And the ocean are rich fishing ground. The meeting place of warm and cold ocean current are rich in marine life due to mixing of the warm and cold water. And these areas are the best fishing ground of the world. For example, seas around Japan where the warm Kuroshio and cold Ohio current meet. Another example in the eastern coast of North America, find out which two current meet here. The meeting of warm and cold ocean current result in thick fog, and this area become dangerous for ship. The meeting of the warm Gulf Stream and cold Labrador current of Newfoundland on the eastern coast of Canada produce extremely foggy weather. And with this, ocean and seas are vast storehouse and salt and minerals. Huge petroleum deposits are found in some offshore areas. For the example, Bombay High in the Arabian Sea. From here we found petroleum and some more oil. With this, the ocean hold an important place in the hydrological cycle. They are main source of moisture in the atmosphere, and tidal waves also can be used to generate electricity. one important things on the second on 22nd March March 22nd. Every year 22nd March, we celebrate World Water Resources Day. World Water 22nd March, we celebrate World Water Resources Day. A specific theme or specific themes like efficiency of water resource are taken up every year. Means the purpose of celebrating the World Water Resource Day, we have to increase the water and no one face crisis from water. But are we conscious of saving our invaluable water and invaluable water resources? We are overusing water resources and we been wasting it. Means no one is understanding about the variation of water, and people are wasting of the water and invaluable form of water and wasting it. We are polluting river by discharging waste into them, and we have even polluted parts of ocean and destroyed marine life by oil spill in some areas. Great rivers like the Ganga are slowly dying. Experts have predicted that Ganga may be changed into a seasonal river. Seasonal river means in time to time in a rainy season may be flow. Means our experts are saying about the changes of Ganga river. It may be seasonal river, and the source of Ganga, Kumuk glacier, is receding, is also melting faster due to the global warming added to its main problem of pollution. Even it's a more source of area. So student, we have to care about this type awareness, and we have to care about water sources. Use water whatever you need. Don't waste water. And we are ourselves turning out like living rivers into a toxic, means poisonous stream. The increased rate of global warming is melting glacier. It is increasing the sea level. This means that saline sea water level is rising at the expense of freshwater sources. If we want that life should continue on earth, we have to conserve every drop of water. Means we have to save life, we have to conserve water, and we have to save every drop of water. Add drops of water, mix and ocean, every drop count. In Hindi, one sentence is बिंदु बिंदु से सिंधु बना है. So we have to save each and every drop, and from one by one drop we can save water, and we can produce water, and everyone can get water, and it will be very helpful to all the people, and such as people who are facing crisis from water, all the people can get water easily. So student, be careful and aware to the other people about awareness of the water and wasting of the water. Everyone have to understand about the value of the water. We have to save water. Then the purpose of this chapter will be success when you will save water. Dear student, now student, in this way your chapter has been finished, and again we will meet in the next class, that is a revision class, or maybe your revision test also. So prepare this chapter also with this chapter 1 and 2 from history, civics and geography also, and ready for a revision test also. Clear student? Note down today's homework. What are ocean currents? Second homework. What makes the sea water what makes the sea water salty? Or homework. What are destructive waves? Students, note down your homework. First, what are ocean currents? Second, what makes the sea water salty? And number third, what are destructive waves? Note down your homework. Have you noted all the point? Very good. So students, as you know, in this way, your chapter of geography, chapter 5 water, has been finished. And the next chapter we will start after the first unit test. Next chapter we will start after the first unit test, and before the first unit test we will do revision class and revision test also. So students, be ready for revision class and revision test also, and we will meet again in the next class, and prepare your syllabus, your chapter for the unit test first. Clear student? So thank you student. Have a good day.